Why did you make Can't Deny?
Um, I just wanted to make a song. There was no life moment that happened that said, let's write this song. I was literally just wanting to craft a song. At that time, I had the means and the access, and it's what I really wanted to do. So I said, let's just do it, and I made Can't Deny.
Where were you emotionally when you recorded your very first song?
I was super ambitious. That's the only emotion I can really think of. I was listening to a lot of Mariah Carey, of course, at the time, and I remember her song "Heartbreaker." She was. I remember the hook was just like, "Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love, give me your love," and I wanted something similar. So literally, I was writing the lyrics out for the "Can't Deny" song, and I said I need something that's hooky. And that's where the come on and show me. You can show me. Just show me. So I was really emotionally, I was just a craftsman at that point. I that's the only really avenue that I was trying to kind of hone in on. It's just I wanted to make this song and I wanted it to be a good, catchy song. So emotionally, I was just ambitious and in my craftsman era
And young.
and young.
How old were you when you made Can't Deny?
I was. I know I was 16, about to turn 17 when it came out. I think I recorded it a few months before it came out, or maybe like a month or two. So, I mean, ultimately, I was 16 years old and I was about to turn 17 when it actually released. It was like a few days before my 17th, dare I say the word birthday, anniversary, whatever, birthday.
And how long did it take you to make Can't Deny?
I, because I was so kind of really focused on making the song, it happened rather quickly. I think I wrote everything out in a day or two. I think it was done in like a day or two, to be honest. Like it wasn't much. I wasn't thinking too hard about it. I just said I want to make this happen, and it sounded good enough to me at the time. And I critiqued it so much later on as the years went by, and people said they loved it so much, and I was just like, I've made so much better since then. But I think part of what makes Can't Deny so good is that it's just I did it without too much, focusing on trying to make it perfect.
And who was the first person you let listen to Can't Deny?
I don't remember. It's probably Rodolfo. Probably Rodolfo. He listened to all my stuff back then, early on.
And what lyric from Can't Deny Tomorrow still hits the hardest?
Just to come on and show me. I mean, other than the you can't deny. I think that part and then the come on and show me hook is what most people think about, and that's just what I think makes the song the song.
If Can't Deny Tomorrow was a fashion era, what would it look like?
Sleek, leather, black, maybe some cream moments, like maybe a belt or some boots, but like just a very sleek, long, slender silhouette, and throw in a turtleneck if you want to. But that's what I'm thinking. Very like uh, Fifth Avenue, fall, just walking.
And how do you feel about Can't Deny today?
It grew on me. I said I remember I liked it when I first made it, and then I hated it for a very long time, and then I liked it again. And right now we're in the era of liking it, and I think I'll always like it. I think I just was picking on my voice and how I sounded back then, and how I thought I could have made it better, but ultimately people really like it. So why shouldn't I?
Shout out to your freshman year college friends who constantly played the song in the moment you hated it.
Shout out to all my friends who played the song, who still play the song. Thank you very much.
How has your voice artistically or literally changed since then?
Well, it has been a decade, and obviously my voice is a little bit deeper, um, which is funny because I think I was actually going through like some vocal changes at the time. My voice was starting to just get deeper then, so it was kind of I had some squeaky moments, but I think literally my voice is just deepened and richened. As an artist, I do think I'm a little bit more strategic with crafting lyrics and singing and vocal arrangements, which I think is a good and bad thing. Two things can be true. And the good thing about it is that I'm very focused on making a really good song, and I want to follow all the different examples that I love before me. The bad thing is just that I'm not as, I don't take as many risks. I mean, I try to, but sometimes I take the risk, just, yeah. I don't take as many risks anymore, but I'm trying. I am trying to do more things vocally. I just think if it sounds good, then let's just keep it. But you can tell that I've been developing my voice a little bit more, and especially on my latest song, Daydreaming, I really just went for it in some spots.
And what did this song teach you about believing in yourself?
I was just super ambitious. I had so much nerve back then. Like nobody else was really doing. I mean, maybe there was a few people, but no one else was really doing it like how I was doing it and promoting it the way I was promoting it, and like super just proud of it. I was so in my era of just wanting to make music, and I was studying so much about music. Like I remember locking myself away. Most people my age were like, at football games and whatever, and I was just like I was just locked away really writing lyrics and trying to make songs and doing covers and learning about everything that I could about the music business and acting world and all that stuff. So I just think that I just had so much nerve, and I miss that Jermare a little bit.
If you had to add another hook to Can't Deny, what would it be?
Honestly, the hook's great. I think I would probably just change the second verse because I really got kind of lazy with the writing, and I reused some of the pre-chorus. So I would probably just add a different pre-chorus, if anything, not necessarily change the hook.
Would you ever do a remix of this song?
Actually, there is a reprise of it that I performed at the lab in, I believe, like 2 years ago. It hadn't been released publicly, and I recorded it, I think, right after Can't Deny. And I always wanted like a song I could have to like be my intro music. You know how Diana Ross has "I'm Coming Out." I wanted a song that was like, this is Jermare on stage, this is his intro, and that's where the reprise came up. And I released it on the live EP of that. So if anybody wants to listen to that, you can. It's out. I wanted to do something special for the 10-year anniversary, like release the acapella and a few remixes. But I just didn't have the time and the capacity. So maybe in 20 years, 20-year anniversary, we'll see.
And where can we find the song?
Everywhere, of course. It's still on streaming platforms all over the place. And yeah, it's everywhere.
Hey, finish the sentence. I can't deny tomorrow because...
Today has already happened.
Okay. And is there anything else you want to promote in the midst of this anniversary? I know you mentioned daydreaming.
Yeah, daydreaming. Listen to daydreaming. Yeah.
Do you have any Can't Deny merch?
There is some. Well, is there merch? There's some special edition merch I made for like one of my friends. I don't know if there's like actually. No, there isn't. Maybe for the 15th or 20th anniversary, I'll be better and I'll make a whole like thing about it.
Maybe we can get a Can't Deny candle.
Maybe, though I don't know what that will actually smell like. Yeah, I gotta listen to the song a little bit more and live with it.
Let it smell like childhood.
Nostalgia.
2016.
Yes. Ooh, prepubescent. Girl.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you about the 10th anniversary of Can't Deny.
Thank you.
We should stay tuned for more updates. Where?
JermareHarrison.com, on all socials at Jermare Harrison, and listen to my podcast and just keep up with Jermare.
And what's the name of your podcast?
Pop Culture, but that's another fact. This will probably be a post on Pop Culture, so yeah, it's audio.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.